I got a good one today. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. I'm so grateful. She's obsessed with my husband. When I saw this movie, Lord have mercy, I said, Michael C. Porter, I ain't never seen no mess like this. Lifetime is still, in my opinion, reigning supreme as far as drama. I don't think anybody else can compete with Lifetime in regards of that drama. And what's crazy, the storyline is always the same, but it's always, they have mastered making little tweaks where it's different. She's obsessed with my husband. Make sure that's the right title, because I seen this movie, I couldn't get enough. She's obsessed with my husband. It came out it came out this year, 2024. Let's see. She plots and schemes to break up Daisy and Garrett's marriage and disrupt their personal and professional lives, as well as use Allison to carry out her plans. Let me see. Yeah, she's obsessed with my husband. Lifetime is handling their business. I don't know if they partnered up with YouTube, but they are handling their business. So, beginning of the movie, I'm just want to say, I give the movie, everybody got their own way of judging movies. Originality, I'll give it, I'm going to give it a 5, because we've seen the storyline so many times. Obsessive man or an obsessive woman trying to regain what's theirs, and they're delusional, schizophrenic. A lot of these people are crazy. So this storyline has been done so many times. It's been done so many times. So I give it a 5. Authenticity. Now, authenticity just mean, now it's kind of similar to originality, or original authenticity, but authenticity meaning that they, now the creators and the directors of this movie, did they bring something to the table, and they did. So I'm gonna give them an 8. Now I'll give them a 9, because it's kind of hard to bring new flavor to something that's already been done so many times. It's one thing when you've done something, when something has been done and a couple of people put their little niche on it, but it's hard to put your niche on it when millions of people have put their niche on it, put their little spin on it. It's like, well, where can I put my spin on it? And they found a way to put their spin on it. So I think that's very impressive. The acting was good. I give it a 9. Interest, 9. Suspense, 9. It was just a damn good movie. I was like, oh my God. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when I was little, when I was itty bitty baby, I used to watch Lifetime with my grandmama. My mama be at work. Mama and grandpa be at work, and we be with Graham's grandmama, and she be watching her soap operas. What's that show? Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, The Bold and the Beautiful. Oh yeah, Lifetime. So drama is what we need. Drama is what black folk need. We got to have that drama. Black folks, I understood that as an itty bitty baby. We got to have that drama. So beginning of the movie, she's just a liar. The main character, Alyssa Philaromo, that's the crazy woman. Let's see. She was just absolutely nuts. The director, Doug Campbell, writer, David Chester, stars Alyssa Philaromo, Matthew Polkamp, Ari Campos, and this woman came out for Blood. Violet was her name. So the cast, Violet was her name in the movie, and Violet wasn't playing. Violet was violent. Violet was violent, and I said, "Oh my God, I just can't believe she would do anything to get back with Garrett." Garrett is Matthew Polkamp. His real name is Matthew Polkamp. So Garrett and Allison, Violet wanted Garrett, and Garrett was already married. Here's the crazy thing: she's going through all this throughout the movie. She's chasing people down. She's involving financial advice. Those financial advice. So I said, Those financial advisors are scammers, and that's why I always say that it's best to get as much knowledge as you can. But I do think it's wise to get somebody that's legitimately who wants to help. I mean, if they legitimately wants to help, then I think that's cool to get some help. But you got to be careful with the financial advisors letting people into your business. Letting people into your business, I don't know. But I think it is a good thing if they have a genuine heart, if they not trying to scam people. But she got all type of financial advisors. She moved into a neighborhood right next to her ex-boyfriend. She going through all this and they only dated 1 week. Back in high school, 20 years ago. Think about that. She's obsessed over a man who she dated 20 years ago when they were in high school for 1 week. And in that week, I think on the 6th day, his wife, which is Ari Campos, her name was Daisy in the movie. Daisy and Garrett are married, and Violet tried to break it up. Garrett and Daisy have a wonderful life, and here's this crazy broad coming through with the foolishness. Violet is coming through with the foolishness. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. 1 week, unless he was banging her out, but she got so jealous. Daisy came along and Garrett dumped her on the 6th day. So they were in high school. Garrett dumped Violet for Daisy 20 years ago, back in high school. And after she got dumped, she lost her mind. Like, I don't know what it was about Garrett, but she was in love with Garrett within 1 week. And to see another human being take her man, she lost her mind ever since she was a little girl. I think there's this girl, I think it's Gary, but I think this girl was troubled. I don't know what happened to this girl when she was younger. No, the movie ain't got the time to go through all the background, but we just know that she's very obsessive. Keyword, she's obsessed with my husband. And it just amazes me the mindset of a person like this. You don't own people. If that person wants to leave, leave. This is why I don't what's the word when you don't have you lack empathy towards people, like or you lack sorrow, you lack emotions. I think men are not designed to have emotions, because emotions lie to you sometimes. If you gotta look at reality. If your girl's cheating on you and you really been faithful to her, you really like, you want to build a future, and she's cheating on you, well, your feelings would say, well, she's a good person, she made a mistake. Reality said she's a hoe. You gotta let her go. So that's why I really don't have emotions. Like, you know, as you become a grown man, as a man, young man, old man, older man, you understand that emotions are not good. Like, you know how to tap into them. The emotion, we all have emotions, but you learn not to let your emotions dictate the reality. So it's the world we live in. There's a world we live in. So if a girl cheats, let her be. Normal people think like that. Like, if it was that easy for you to cheat and walk out on me, I was never yours to begin with. You were never mine. You were never mine to begin with. If you could just give that cookie to anybody on the street, or a man can give you a little wink at the eye and he got your cookie. So I don't know where her mind is at, but women are possessive. Women are possessive. Women are running the world, and they'll do anything to win. They want the homes, the cars, they want the big eggplant, they want the wallets, they want it all. Women are designed that way. They take, and she'll take anybody. Even in the movie, she tried to stab Garrett. So they dated high school. Daisy came along, took her man. They were only dating for a week. She moves into the neighborhood where Garrett and Daisy live, and what's they had Garrett acting a little slow, because Daisy kind of remembered Violet, and then they invited Violet over for dinner, and Violet comes with her breasts is out. Who goes to their neighbor's home, especially a neighbor whose husband that was your ex? She's smoking hot. And she comes through with her breasts all out to a friendly neighborly dinner. Who dressed like that? That daughter at towards the end of the movie trying to tell her daddy, "Oh, she been wanting you the whole time." Even the mother was like, the mother was catching on, but she just didn't have all the proof because Violet was so sneaky and cunning. So she goes to the dinner with Garrett and Daisy, and she meets the daughter, and she's building a relationship with the daughter. I mean, oh my God. I mean, she was just so manipulative. She was just trying to take over Daisy's spot. She wanted Daisy's spot. And what's crazy about this, as crazy as this movie was, with the slime and the backstabbing, this goes on every day. A woman would do anything to take another woman's place. Men are a little bit different. We really don't want to be, some men want to be in a relationship with a woman. They'll fight over a woman, but it's mainly over, I guess men do fight over women. Yeah, we've been fighting over women since the beginning of the time. War's been kicking off over women. Yeah, I guess we're the same. I guess when men and women are the same. I think it's a little bit different. It's just, well, I can say today, men are not that much invested in women as we once were, because we actually, this is the first time in history where we actually put women under a microscope, and it's quite scary. The soul and the essence of a woman. They have, in one essence, they have all these emotions. In the next breath, they don't have any emotions. They're heartless. They're cold. Men are not allowed to move around like that. It's called prison. Men are the ones that our minds are in different parallels. Our minds on building and getting things accomplished. Their whole world is built on emotions, and men, they will still fight over a woman, but it's not that it's too much trouble today. It is too much trouble. But a woman, if she feels that that man, if a woman puts in her brain she's a better fit for that man, that's her emotions. The reality is that man is married. Why are you messing with him? Because in her mind, that's her emotions kicking up. Girl, you can do it better. She ain't nothing. Take her spot. Do you want to be working at Popeyes the rest of your life? Go get your man. That is your man. She comes around here with her chi-chis. She's coming around here winking at him. She wants that woman's spot. And that's how Violet saw Daisy. Daisy was competition from the get-go. Daisy was competition from the get-go. So they have this dinner, and then she hired this hitman. He's like well, not so much a hitman, he's a con artist. She hired this con artist to portray himself as a financial advisor to liquidate Daisy and Garrett's funds. So she hired this guy. He liquidates their funds, and then Violet, she picks off the guy she was working with. He found out that she had more money. She found out that she had more money. Oh, I forgot this part too. In the beginning of the movie, it starts off, Violet was already married, and she held up this picture, but the movie didn't say who the picture was. We come to find out it was Garrett. It's her and Garrett had a picture. In that week, they took some type of photo, and she's looking at this picture of Garrett while she's married to another man. And her husband, her current husband, was like, "What I tell you about looking at that picture?" She tried to take him out of here. I'm trying to remember. She had, she went over his head. She went over his head. She beat him up. She beat up her husband, beat him up severely. She almost tried to kill him. She almost tried to kill her husband because he's mad at her. Because in her mind, her husband shouldn't be mad that she's looking at an old picture of her ex-boyfriend, which is Garrett. So fast forward, she goes hires this, I think he's Latino or Italian, this phony fraud financial advisor. He claims he works for Fidelity. This stuff was crazy. So he managed to liquidate the funds because Garrett and Daisy, their whole thing is, the economy's going up and down. So the economy's going up and down. Garrett losing hours. They're trying to get their daughter to go to this fashion school in Paris. And just typical middle class, upper middle class problems. And Violet coming through with the foolishness. She said she's building a relationship with Allison. That's their daughter. She framed. Now, this was this is why I said this movie was just crazy. I was just intrigued. Violet sets up the financial advisors talking about, I got your money. Money meaning I got this knife ready to be put in your back. I got this knife ready to be put in your back, right? So he came through. Allison, where's the money? He don't trust her. He already know what time it was. She said, come in here. And she showed him the bag of money. If I'm not mistaken, she showed him the bag of money. And as he was counting it, no, hold on. He came in looking for the money. And then, I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Well, somehow, y'all can watch the movie. Somehow, he comes in, tries to collect his money. And, oh, they were at Daisy's house. That's right. They went to Garrett's house. So somehow Violet got the key to Daisy's house, and they were in Daisy's house, and they met up there to get the money. Because all this was to stage and frame Daisy for the murder of the phony financial advisor. So the phony financial advisor that was hired by Violet kills. She cuts his throat. He laid out on the floor. Now, oh yeah, because Daisy lets him in. That's right. Daisy lets the phony financial advisor in, and they have some drinks. See, Violet snuck in there and already poisoned the drinks. She framed Daisy. Violet framed Daisy with the drinks. So she kills the phony financial advisor, and by Daisy drinking that coffee, it was two coffees. Daisy's laid out on the floor. The financial advisor laid on the floor, and then Violet put the knife in Daisy's hand. Violet put the knife in Daisy's hand. So when the cops come, it looked like there was a whole bunch of rumbling going on. It looked like there was a whole bunch of rumbling. Violet snuck her little skinny ass up out of there. She got her ass up out of there. This was good. And so Daisy goes to jail. Woo! Daisy goes to jail, and everyone's scrambling to get the bond money. And towards the end of the movie, she confesses how much she loves Garrett. Garrett still doesn't want her. He's like, you're delusional. And then she goes over Garrett's head. She crushing everything moving. She tried to kill Daisy. She tried to kill the financial. Well, she killed the financial advisor. She tried to go upside Garrett's head, and that's why in the title of the movie, that's the end of the movie. She tried to stab Allison, the daughter. She's a psychopath. This movie. Brava. Damn good movie. Like I said, I've seen the storyline so many times, but it just gets better and better and better. Great acting. It was believable. They did their thing. But I just want to say, we got to be careful who we date. Be careful who we let in our lives. There's a lot of sick people out here. Get off me. There's a lot of sick people out here. So we just got to be careful. Move cautious. Keep our head above water. But y'all let me know. I really enjoyed the movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I already spoiled it, but go ahead and see it. Go ahead and see it anyway. And if you have seen it, what y'all think about the movie? She's obsessed with my husband. I'm gone.